Today is day 28 of our 15 days to harvest challenge, and the word that comes to mind is abundance. There are three things that we're going to be doing here this morning. One, we're going to be harvesting food. That's the most exciting one. Number two, we're going to start pulling some little weeds that are now starting to show. So we're going to remove those. And number three, we're going to start to return fertility to the soil. Listen, all that you see here is the soil giving us its fertility, right? It's the soil and the sun, those two things working together to give us this abundance that we have here. But we need to return fertility to the soil so that it continues to give us this abundance. So what is going to be for lunch today? Well, how about a delicious salad? We're going to put some arugula. Oh, we have some this lettuce. We can put in some radishes too. Radishes. Would you believe this thing formed in only 28 days? 28 days ago I put the seeds, and look at what I'm getting today. And this is just awesome. And I see some other things coming. This is dill. Carrots are coming. So it's only been 28 days since we started this garden, and today we're pulling out a meal, a full meal. Look, we have all these beautiful greens. I mean, this is lunch, full lunch today. I don't have to rely on anything else but what I had in this little bed. We have radishes. This is abundance. So the second thing that we're going to be doing today is this. We're going to go around and start to see things like grass that is coming. Well, we don't want that to take our valuable nutrients from the soil and our real estate here. So we're going to do a little bit of weeding. And I see grass. I see lamb's quarters. I see all those things that we... By the way, this lamb's quarter, this little thing here, a lamb's quarter, we can let it grow a little bit more, and this is edible. It's actually a very nutritious weed. We got some of these weeds, mostly grass. And these things, they establish themselves quickly. So my suggestion for dealing with weeds is every time you come out to check in your garden, every time you're showing it to someone, every time you're watering, every time you're just coming to enjoy it as weeding time, and it doesn't take any time at all. And now the third thing that we're going to be doing today is, as I mentioned before, returning fertility to the soil. And I don't know if you can identify these things, but we still have quite a bit of buckwheat that we didn't cut it when it was young enough, and it's grown to the point that they're not as tasty or desirable as the young leaves are. And so what we're going to do is we are going to cut it and put it down on the ground, on the soil, as mulch. That's it. This is something that in permaculture is called chop and drop. Just a minute ago, I mentioned that weeds, we kind of pull them, okay? And ideally, you don't want to be disturbing the soil too much. So pulling weeds is causing this disturbance in the soil, and so we want to minimize that. But those are weeds, and we need to get rid of them, right? Now with buckwheat, we're going to do it differently. We're going to essentially cut this. I'll come down with the scissors, which is easier. Cut it down, and actually might cut into little pieces, and then those things are going to go down on the ground. So when we put them down, these things are going to turn into our mulch. They're going to keep moisture in the soil. They're going to start composting slowly, and by doing so, they're going to start returning fertility in the soil. This is what I will do. You just cut them and then chop it into little pieces, and to the ground they go. So just very simple, just cutting, chopping, and dropping. So we're making our own mulch here. So I hope that you've enjoyed the update. Please check back. I'll have another one next week. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe. Share these with friends and relatives or anyone you feel that might be interested in. In the meantime, blessings to you and those around you.